analysis to grow tomatoes. Koike says they have installed devices to measure solar radiation, temperature, and humidity. He says this is the world's first sensor to measure minerals in soil. Koike has analyzed the data collected from across the country and developed formulas to calculate the best growing conditions for farm produce. He can compare the optimal numbers with the actual data and provide information about the best environment to grow tomatoes at this farm. Koike says the level of magnesium is 12.7. He advises that more magnesium is needed. Farmers are expecting that data-based suggestions could change traditional farming practices. This farmer says they can get real-time information about shortage or excess of minerals to make timely adjustments. Koike wants to expand his business, but it is not easy to find and hire data scientists. Koike says he believes data scientists should get more opportunities. He says he wants to present them with more challenging problems that cannot be solved without employing the most advanced data science skills. He says he wants to hire highly motivated data scientists. How to utilize big data in new business ventures is becoming more and more important. Companies will need to hire more data scientists to increase their competitiveness.
Data scientists may bring in fresh air to corporate activities. Some Japanese colleges are interested in raising data scientists. The first such department in the country will be opened next month, so efforts to develop human resources are starting up.
Now other news in brief. Prime Minister Shinzo Abe has remarked on this spring's wage negotiations at a meeting of the Council on Economic and Fiscal Policy. Abe says he hoped for bigger wage increases, but he is happy that many companies have now raised their base pay for 3 years in a row. He says businesses also increased wages of non-regular workers and narrowed the wage gaps among their group companies. He praised these steps for helping bolster the Japanese economy. Abe told ministers to study measures to allow part-time employees to extend their working hours if they wish to raise their income.
Chiba district prosecutors have released a Chinese man who was detained for allegedly strangling a woman to death in Narashino City in 2013. The 50-year-old man was arrested on suspicion of killing company employee Kaori Hirohata based on evidence left at the crime scene. Prosecutors say they failed to gather enough evidence to indict the man and released him without punishment. The man's lawyer says he was handed over to Tokyo immigration authorities because he does not have resident status in Japan.
Myanmar's pro-democracy leader Aung San Suu Kyi will hold 4 cabinet posts in her country's new government, which will be inaugurated at the end of this month. She will concurrently serve as Minister for Foreign Affairs, Education, Electricity and Energy, and the Presidential Office. Holding the post of Foreign Minister will allow her to attend meetings of the National Defense and Security Council. This will enable her to exert leadership in the government where the military remains influential. Aung San Suu Kyi's acceptance of the 4 posts demonstrates her willingness to tackle challenging and numerous issues on her own, but it also reveals a shortage of sufficiently qualified members in her party.
Now the weather. It was a big change in the weather today. Hirokoida has more. It was a very cold day today across the country. At about 1 p.m. in Niigata City, there was sleet and the temperature went down across the country today. Unstable weather condition brought hail to some areas. The winter-type pressure pattern will continue to prevail through tomorrow, and up to 15 centimeters of snow is forecast along the mountains. This woman says that it's been very cold since this morning, and it should be spring, so she was surprised. The cold must have surprised the cherry blossoms where they have come out. Yesterday, the temperature at 3 p.m. was close to 20 degrees on the Pacific side, but today it was about below 10 degrees in Kanto and below 15 degrees in Western Japan. And from next Tuesday on, the temperature will rise again. And relatively high temperature is expected to continue for 1 week from next Tuesday. And it will bring more cherry blossoms to come out. Let's look at the weather chart. Tomorrow, the winter-type pressure pattern will prevail, and cold air mass will sit over the country, so it will bring snow to northern Japan and western Japan. Let's look at the forecast of temperatures. In the morning, it will be colder than this morning, and in the inland areas, the temperature may drop below freezing. At 3 p.m., it will be cold for this time of the year, and the temperature will not go up above 10 degrees in northern Japan, Hokuriku and San-in, and the temperature will drop to the morning level in the evening.
Here's the regional forecast for Kyushu, Okinawa, Chugoku, and Shikoku. Clouds may appear from time to time, but it will be sunny overall. It will be cloudy in Okinawa with some rain in Naha before noon. Morning temperatures will be lower than today, 5 degrees Celsius or colder in most areas. It will be slightly colder during the day than it was today, 15 degrees or lower in most areas, 10 degrees in Tottori. In Kansai, Tokai, and Hokuriku, some sunshine is expected in Kansai. It will be sunny in Tokai. Snow or rain is expected in Hokuriku until past noon. Temperatures tomorrow will be lower than today in the morning and throughout the day, 5 degrees or lower in the morning in Kansai and Tokai, and 3 degrees or lower in Hokuriku. Highs will be about 12 degrees in Kansai and Tokai and below 10 degrees in Hokuriku. Kanto, Koshietsu, and Shizuoka, it will be sunny in most areas during the day. Snow will continue until around noon along mountains in northern Kanto and until morning in Nagano. Niigata will have snow or rain until around noon with possible thunder. It will be 4 degrees or colder in the morning, falling to nearly 0 in inland areas. Daytime highs will climb to slightly above 10 degrees. The wind will be cold. It will be 11 degrees in Tokyo. Tohoku and Hokkaido, blizzard-like conditions will continue until around noon on the Sea of Japan coast. It will be cloudy on the Pacific coast with snow in some areas. It will be colder than today in the morning, minus 10 degrees in Asahikawa. Highs will reach only 10 degrees, 4 degrees in Sapporo, just like today. Here's the forecast for the next 7 days. From Sapporo to Tokyo, sunshine is expected on Saturday and Sunday in northern Japan and Hokuriku, but Kanto will be cloudy with rain in some places. Clouds, rain, and snow are expected in many areas on Monday. Nagoya to Naha, it will be sunny until Saturday in most places. It will be cloudy on Sunday with rain in some areas.
Now sports, coming into the 12th day of the Spring Grand Sumo Tournament, 3 wrestlers were sharing the lead with 10 wins and 1 loss each. Of the 3, Yokozuna Grand Champion Hakuho and Ozeki Champion Goeido faced each other today.